Zimbabweans. The situation in our country has reached another level. Since our address on Saturday, 19 April 2025, further damning information has come to us through progressive forces within the security sector in our country. These progressive forces have revealed continued daily plunder of our national treasury by Mnangagwa and his Ganandas. This is done while our people continue to suffer in every way, including a collapsed healthcare system, infrastructure decay, judicial capture, and others. As we speak, Zimbabwe, the Minister of Justice and Parliamentary Affairs, Virginia Geza, Prosecutor General, and Jacob Mndena, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, are ready to submit proposals to amend the Constitution and extend the presidential term to 2030. The amendments will also extend the life of Parliament from 5 to 7 years. This will take the current Parliament to 2030. The amendments include repealing Section 328 of the Constitution to allow Mnangagwa to benefit from the changes. They are also planning to use their 2/3 majority to approve the amendments and illegally avoid a referendum. They are planning to submit the proposals to the Cabinet next week for approval. The proposed amendments will then be sent to Parliament for approval using the ZANU-PF 2/3 majority. Public consultations will be conducted, and even if they are resisted, amendments will be adopted by Parliament again. The amendments will be adopted without conducting a referendum. We are aware of these shenanigans. Apart from looting billions, they are also planning to loot the Constitution by criminally mutilating the Constitution to extend their plunder. Zimbabwe, Mudenda and Mabiza, we are watching you, and your time will come. Walk away. We will not give you the chance to butcher our Constitution. We know you have met judges and ordered them to throw away any application by anyone who will approach the court seeking a relief to save the Constitution. Looking at the levels that Mnangagwa and his Ganandas are doing to our country is continuing each day they remain in the office. This has now reached an unprecedented level and is unforgivable and cannot be tolerated any longer. Alarming cases of looting billions of dollars in our country are being covered up, and these thieves continue to enjoy Mnangagwa's protection. Mnangagwa, due to his severe mental illness, now thinks and acts like his position as president of Zimbabwe is now the same as a mafia or a cartel boss. Each day that passes by, Mnangagwa and his Ganandas are preoccupied with moving their looted billions of dollars to foreign countries. But progressive members of our security sector are quietly monitoring all their moves. We definitely can never accept or tolerate this behavior from Mnangagwa and his Ganandas any day longer. For instance, Mnangagwa and his criminal cartel have used Command Agriculture scandal to loot approximately $3 billion. GGI scandal to steal hundreds of millions of United States dollars in assets from the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. Kuvimba mining house scandal to loot $1.9 billion. Gold incentive scandal to loot more than $750 million. ZEG scandal to loot 800 million rand. Chivayo OPC scandal to loot $548 million. Valley Seed scandal to loot $191 million. Geopomona scandal to loot in excess of $162 million. These are just a few examples. There are many more cases. These cases are not going unpunished. Our progressive security sector members who have been investigating these cases have recommended immediate arrest and prosecution of these criminals. The first phase of these high-level arrests include the arrest of Kudakwashe Tagwirei, Wicknell Chivayo, Scott Sakupanya, George Guamatanga, John Mangunia, Mutuli Ngwe, Martin Rushwaya, Delish Ngwaya, Obey Chimuka, Norman Chumuka, Joseph Berry, Christopher Fori, Ronel Sinclair, Simbarashe Chinyemba, Varaido Zivudzi, Temba Katazo, Moses Kurejekwa, Daniel Garwe, Jacob Mafume, Owen Mudanguwe, Ziambe. Zimbabwe cannot function any day longer if Mnangagwa is still occupying that office at State House as president. With his severe mental illness and surrounded by his criminal cartel and family, who are continuing to steal our national treasure each day, the situation can only deteriorate each day. In that regard, the national shutdown we announced on Saturday for Tuesday and Wednesday, 22 and 23 April 2025, will now only end when Emerson Mnangagwa is vacated the office of President of the Republic of Zimbabwe. The shutdown will end when all members of his criminal cartel we have identified and announced here are behind bars. Fellow Zimbabweans, do not be afraid and do not be intimidated. I have held several consultations and taken guidance and instructions from the progressive leadership of the security sector. We have agreed that progressive units of the security forces will be deployed across the whole country to help the people in the revolution to remove Mnangagwa and his criminal cabal. This indefinite stay away will be accompanied by specific strategic actions of progressive members of the security sector to put maximum pressure on Mnangagwa and his Ghanaians to leave now. All progressive security forces have clear instructions to arrest on sight all members of this Canada cabal whose names I've called out. However, this list is not exhaustive. There are many more. The Ghanaians that we are going to weed out under the new government. I also urge you, members of the public and fellow Zimbabweans, to effect citizen arrest on all Ghanaians that you come across, don't hesitate. Fellow Zimbabweans, we know that as we stay home, we will fall hungry and our food stocks will diminish. We call upon all wholesalers of foodstuffs and all stores to feel free to help the people and keep a record of the stock we have released. The process should be witnessed by at least 5 senior managers and put in writing. The new government will compensate you after verification of your pre-shutdown inventory. This is good for you because under the criminal cabal of Mnangagwa, we have lost so much from poor economic policies, bad governance, and looting. Surely, if Mnangagwa can play weakness to 500 million US in less than 12 months in corrupt tenders, what business can you say you are running in such corrupt Mobutism? We would like to thank you, the people of Zimbabwe, for your continuous support, and specifically, let's thank progressive members of our security forces, judiciary, parliament, and senate, who have stepped up and joined our efforts. With this, we'll achieve this critical cause of removing Mnangagwa and his criminal cartel from the State House of Zimbabwe. We know how difficult it is for you to do your job because of corrupt elements in the ZRP, ZAC, Parliament, Senate, and the judiciary. As the people of Zimbabwe, we shall assist you in seeing through the hard work you have put in seeking justice and bringing to account all perpetrators of this unprecedented looting that our country has never witnessed in its 45-year history. No matter what, always strive to stand on the right side of history and let's stay the course. So, the national shutdown we announced is now indefinite. It will only end when Emerson Mnangagwa is vacated the office of the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe and all members of his criminal cartel are behind bars. This effort and this national shutdown will not stop until we have a new government in the State House. Enough is enough. Fellow Zimbabweans, we will serve this effort once, but emerge out of it with our freedom and independence. We are coming out of it with a better future for all Zimbabweans. Muri Zimbabwe, ndinokukumbirisai garai mudzimba vachengetedzi verunyararo vanenge vainemwi vachikuchengetedzai nyaya dzezvekudya. Muchaziviswa kuti munenge muchitora kupi chikafu kuti musava nenzara. Saka muri yeZimbabwe ndinoimba kuti zvatataurirana mazvinzwisisa. Zviganada ngazvisungwe, mapuhwa masimbe kuti pamunenge masangana nazvo zviganada munozvibata. Ndatenda. God bless you and God bless Zimbabwe.